Well, I was sitting here in my living room watching the news, as you know, waiting for this hurricane to come in. Thought that it'd be a good idea to do some projects, and this is one I've been putting off for a while. Now, this is a plaque that I got some time ago that I had to glue back together because it had broken. But you can see what it is. It's a magic shop plaque with today's specials: crystal balls, flying brooms, magic wands, spells, and potions. I don't know if anybody knew it, but one of the ways I got through college was by playing magic. Did magic shows for schools. But you know, one way wasn't just doing shows. One way was about something else that I found that was very, very effective. Yeah, back in those days I used to like to read comic books just like this one. And one thing that was really cool about comics in the old days is they always had ads just like these. So for 50 cents, you could send away for a magic catalog like this one from Vic Lawston's House of 1,000 Mysteries. When you sent for one of these tricks, you'd be sent an envelope that contained a list of instructions and a gimmick if one was needed to make the trick work. It got me thinking that I could maybe sell some of my own magic the same way. Now, I hadn't thought about any of that for years, decades really, until the other day when I was going through some files and found these, which had been hidden away since the 1970s. When you sent away for Mad Hatter's Find the Queen. You got the cards, which contained a gimmick, and the instructions, which always begins with the effect. Okay, I have 3 cards, which I'll show you. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to play a little game called Find the Queen. And there she is, between the 4 of spades and the 9 of clubs. So finding her is easy, right? She's the one in the middle. She can't be anywhere else, because here's the 4 and the 9. So you win the game, except for one thing. If you think you actually found the Queen of Diamonds, the joke's on you. And just think, you got all this for $1.50. Or was it $1? Or 50 cents? Geez, I have no idea what I charged then, but... So, the significance of these that I've got here, there's like what? 1, 2, I got about 6 of them left, is that they were my first attempt at actually selling magic. Now, you can see how these have aged. You know, take a look here. You can see the just how the glue has come through, but look at how faded the actual image is in Find the Queen. Now that's because you can tell how long ago that I made these, because that was the current state of Xerox machines at the time. That's all they would do. And I know the instructions. You can see, I did this on an old typewriter. You can see the type itself. Xerox the number and cut them up into shape. Find the Queen. You know how many of these I sold? Actually, I have no idea how. I didn't have any marketing strategy at all. It's true, I had no marketing strategy at all, so I had cards put up on the bulletin boards at college for Mad Hatter's Magic. But this was something to find. Talk about a blast from the past. Now this was what's, this kind of magic trick is one that uses a gimmick. So in other words, you have to have a special card in order to do this. But later on, I figured out a way to do the same type of trick, only just using regular playing cards. And in just a second, I will show it to you and then actually show you how to do it.
Do you dare enter a world of excitement and adventure? Well then, be one cool cat and subscribe to The Last Wanderer of Mars. And when you do, don't forget to ring that bell for notifications of all our upcoming shows. Now, back to the magic.
Alright, now I've got two cards, one of which is an ace, and the other which is an ace too. And because I'm a really nice guy, I'm going to give you one of my aces and keep the other for myself. However, if you really think I'm that nice of a guy that I would actually give you an ace, then the joke's on you. Now you can see that this is pretty much like the Find the Queen joke, except it only involves two cards. And here's how it's done. It actually involves three cards. The two aces and the joker. And here's the setup. Have the two aces together, the joker on top. Alright. And you show the cards like this. Now here's the one magic move that you need to do. It's called a double lift. You take the bottom card, the very last one, and then you lift the other two on top of it together, showing them as one. So you've got an ace here, and another ace there. Now, you single lift, peel the top card off, put it down, show that you still have the other ace. Put it down on the ground somewhere, and then show the joker. Now, since they've only seen two cards, no one will assume that there are actually three. So, when it comes down to it, the joke really is on them. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, simple but effective trick. Alright? The one thing with this though, is practice the crap out of it. You know, when I first devised this trick as kind of an alternative to Find the Aces, which, like I said, it depends on a gimmick. I kept these three cards as a bookmark so that every time I sat down and read, I could pull it out and I could just, try the trick. Hey, look, I got an ace. And another ace. Ha 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 ha. Here's your ace. Joke's on you, But practice the heck out of it, because the easiest thing to do is blow a magic trick. Even though the moves seem perfectly simple, you got to practice it until they're just natural, until you're not even looking at the cards, you're not even paying attention to it. Because the worst thing in the world to do is to do a magic trick, a card trick, or any kind of magic trick, and have somebody go, "Yeah, I know how you did that." So, just practice the heck out of it. And with the Find the Queen cards, I don't know what I'm going to do with those. Those are like collector's items from the 70s. Maybe somewhere down the line, with another episode of The Last Wanderer of Mars, I'll ask some sort of trivia question, and maybe mail those collector's items out as as a prize. I know that trick, even with its gimmick, I did remake that and put it into my magic book, Spine-Tingling Magic Tricks. Which, by the way, is still available on Amazon. So you might want to pick up one of those. So anyway, thanks for watching. Have a magical good time. I hope my project here glues properly. And we'll see you next time.
If you'd like to have one of these classic Find the Queen card tricks as a contest prize, leave me a message in the comments section. Also, if you'd like to know how the floating skull works, leave me a comment about that too. And please, like us and share this video with all your friends.
Actually, it came out quite well. Nice.